printed out a Guzzi pattern on this t-shirt transfer sheets and I ironed it onto some fabric. It's best if you can use some fabric that is non-stretchable. And I made this bag pattern for a Guzzi bag. You will find the link for this in the info box below. I will also link for my print file with the Guzzi patterns on. I think there's 4 of those. After cutting out the pattern, I am going to draw the pattern onto the fabric's back side, the bad side of the fabric, and I'm rounding off these corners. Make 2 of these and just do as I do here. Now you just cut out all the parts like this, and I made some small indents here in the corners to make it easier to fold it right. Then I'm going to glue one of these flaps onto the bag itself and do it just like I do here so you won't get into problems later. You could sew it if you wanted to, but that would be kind of hard, I think, because of the weird shape it has. And if you do turn this fabric inside out, you risk ruining it if it's on some stretchy fabric. Leave the glue to dry, so it's all dry before you continue. I sadly ironed it onto some stretchy fabric, and here you can see what is happening if you stretch it too much. So please do iron it onto some fabric that is not that stretchy. Now I'm bending these pieces in the corners in, and I am gluing the next flap onto the fabric. So this is the bottom of the bag that I'm going to glue on, and that is a bit tricky. So I'm sorry that I'm going a bit off camera here, but that was not that easy. Do the same with the other side and leave it to dry. When that is dry, it looks like this, and we just need to glue on the last flap here to the fabric. And again, that is a bit difficult, so I'm really trying to stay in focus, but it's kind of hard. I did not like the end pieces here, so I am going to glue on this ribbon. So I'm first gluing one part on it, leaving it to dry a bit, gluing the next side and leaving that to dry, and then the last side. So I'm going to show you here just how I did it. Do this on both ends of this little handbag, and it is really nice looking at the edges. I cut out this thin strip of fabric from our fabric, and I'm gluing a jump ring in each end of it. These small pieces will be attached to the bag when it's all dry, and then we have a place for our handles to the bag. When that is drying, I am taking some Velcro stickers and I am cutting them into the size that I want for my bag. I'm using a tiny bit of extra glue on this because I don't trust the glue on this Velcro. So first of all, I am gluing it into the lid of the bag, and then I am removing this piece of paper from the sticker, using a tiny bit of glue there also, and then I'm closing the bag so these are sitting exactly where I want it. Leave this to dry and do not open the bag before it's all dry. Then I take the strip with the jump ring in each end, I cut them apart, and I'm going to glue each one of those onto a strip that I wanted to make into the handle, but I'm not gonna use this handle, so I am not showing you how I made it because I'm going to cut it off in a second. I then glue these tiny pieces with the jump ring into the side of the bags, just like I'm showing here. One on one side and the other on the other side, and I am going to let it dry. And this is where I decide that this rim, or what you call that, is not what I wanted on my bag, so I am cutting them off the jump ring, so I only have the jump ring sitting on the bag. I'm going to take a piece of the ribbon that I used for the ends of the bag, and I put that through the jump ring and gluing it to itself on the other side of the jump ring, just like you see me do here, and I'm doing that on both sides in each of the jump rings. Leave that to dry and your bag is finished. Well, I decided to do something on the front of it, so I took one of these small pieces, jewelry pieces, and I pushed it flat, and I'm just going to glue it on the front of the bag for some decorations. But you can decorate this bag as you want to, so it's up to your imagination. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching, and happy crafting!